timing, son of a...
Honey, what are you doing?
We can fix anything. Collision Specialist CSI, 2 blocks north of I-90 on 218.
Hey there, Austin. This is Trey Muse reporting from the Austin Daily Herald, bringing you some of today's top headlines. When a group of rural Austin friends found their horses wounded, missing fur, and limping, they thought it was a cougar attack. Glenn Ward and Jolene Morrison are keeping animals locked in the barn until they think things are safe. The alleged attack happened sometime April 20th at night, northwest of Austin. DNR officials and Freeborn County Police are not concerned, however. Janine Vorland, area DNR wildlife manager, said it's unlikely it was a cougar attack, but they're not ruling it out. Officials said with most cougar sightings, if factual, the animal is likely passing through and won't be spotted in the area again. Well, let's see if we can spot some good weather on the horizon with Matt Peterson's Weather on the Roof. Matt, what's it looking like outside?
Finally back to some sun here, and after a while you got to expect that we would have some good days here and there. Mostly sunny today with a high near 65. Breezy with wind between 14 and 20 miles an hour, with gusts as high as 30 miles an hour, however, so a little bit of bad with the good. Tonight, showers and thunderstorms are likely, mainly after 1 a.m. Mostly cloudy with a low around 50. Breezy with the southeast wind 16 to 20 miles an hour, with gusts as high as 30 miles an hour again. Saturday, those thunderstorms could persist throughout, and we'll probably have a high around 58 degrees with some more moderate wind basically throughout the rest of the weekend. And Sunday we have mostly sunny with a high near 51 and a low around 35. And then we might be warming up a little bit more slightly as we move into Monday and Tuesday, and maybe have a little bit more clear weather for next week. That's all we have for Weather on the Roof. Let's take it back to you, Trey.
Thanks, Matt. By the time Kaukalia Yang was done with her conversation, half the room had wiped away tears Thursday night at the Austin Public Library. The award-winning writer, this year's Austin Page-Turner's featured author, had left people speechless and emotional as she described her childhood, her family, and her everyday inspirations. Yang was chosen as this year's featured author because she was an emerging author with a lot of talent, according to Bonnie Reitz, Page-Turner's chair. As the Page-Turners wanted to celebrate their first 10 years with an emerging author to look ahead at the literary world, they felt Yang's memoir, which won 2 Minnesota Book Awards in 2009, would be the best book to highlight. And finally, the Minnesota legislature is one step closer to putting a voter identification bill on Governor Mark Dayton's desk. The bill would require Minnesotans to present a photo ID before voting in an election. The bill, although meant to minimize cases of voter fraud, may not make it into law, as Dayton has said he will not sign an election reform bill if it does not have bipartisan support. Currently, 9 other states require voters to show photo IDs, according to the National Conference of State Legislatures. Well, that's it for today's top headlines. For more news about your community and your town, please go to austindailyherald.com. For the Daily Herald, I'm Trey Muse, saying that's the way it is today.